Very rarely does anybody leave the hospital from the hospital bed directly to the funeral home. That's a bit of a misconception. Identification is very important. That the family should appoint somebody in the family that wishes to make the identification, or a close personal friend of the family could also make that identification. And I think for the purposes of making sure that no one's left questioning whether or not the individual that was either buried or cremated was in fact the person that passed away.
We have become better and better as funeral professionals to give people a lot of choice and a lot of options. And so if a family may choose to have cremation only, that's fine. There's certain components of what that looks like though. And one of those would be pertaining to identification. And we wouldn't see that as upselling. I think we would look at that as making sure families really understand that that's a piece of the step, or that's part of the steps of going through their journey. No independent family-owned funeral home there would insist who has to provide that identification. It can be a friend, it could be a neighbor, it could be a palliative care nurse. You know, so it's their choice, and that's where I think it's important people still understand you're in control, you tell us, but we're doing this for the right reason, and we're doing it to make sure your family has the assurance that they should.